are rich people problems that they're too afraid to tell you. Did you know that the top 1% worry more than the average person about going broke? It sounds crazy, right? You'd think with millions or even billions in the bank, you'd be on easy street. But the reality is having extreme wealth comes with its own unique set of fears and anxieties. Today, we're diving deep into the minds of the super rich, exploring the fears that keep them up at night. From losing their fortunes to threats to their safety and legacy, we'll uncover the anxieties that money can't always erase. Get ready to see the world through the lens of the ultra-wealthy. And maybe, just maybe, you'll realize that money doesn't solve everything. You might think that once you've amassed a certain level of wealth, the fear of financial ruin would disappear. But let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, many self-made millionaires and billionaires I know are more afraid of losing their wealth than those who've never had it. Why? Because they've seen firsthand how quickly things can change. They've experienced the ups and downs of the market, the risks of entrepreneurship, and the constant pressure to stay ahead. They know that maintaining wealth is often harder than earning it in the first place. Think about it. Their lifestyles, their families' security, their philanthropic endeavors, it all relies on their wealth staying intact, and that's a lot of pressure to carry on your shoulders. So, what do they do about it? Well, they diversify their investments, spreading their wealth across various asset classes like real estate, stocks, bonds, and even alternative investments like art or collectibles. They also surround themselves with top-notch financial advisors, lawyers, and tax professionals who help them navigate the complexities of wealth management and protect their assets. But it's not just about professional advice, it's also about mindset. Many wealthy individuals I know are incredibly disciplined with their spending habits, even if they can afford to indulge in every luxury. But they understand the importance of living below their means, saving diligently and avoiding reckless investments. Because for them, it's not just about being rich, it's about staying rich. They've learned that true financial security comes from a combination of smart financial planning, a disciplined approach to money, and a healthy dose of caution. Ever wonder why celebrities wear sunglasses inside, or why billionaires have homes that resemble fortresses? It's not just about being extra, it's about protecting their privacy in a world where everyone seems to be watching. For the ultra-wealthy, privacy is a luxury that's increasingly hard to come by. Every move they make, every purchase they make, every person they meet, it's all scrutinized and often splashed across headlines. This constant invasion of privacy can be incredibly intrusive and even dangerous. It can make it difficult to live a normal life, to trust people, and to feel safe in your own home. So, what do? They go to extreme lengths to shield themselves from the public eye. We're talking high-tech security systems with facial recognition software, laser grids, and 24/7 security personnel. Their homes are often equipped with panic rooms, bulletproof windows, and elaborate escape routes, turning their residences into modern-day castles. And it's not just their physical space they protect. They also go to great lengths to keep their digital lives private. They use VPNs, encrypted messaging apps, and even hire cybersecurity experts to safeguard their online information. But it goes beyond technology. They might use aliases when traveling, avoid public events, or even purchase neighboring properties to create a buffer zone around their homes. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, trying to stay one step ahead of the paparazzi, the gossip columns, and anyone else who might seek to exploit their wealth or fame. Chapter 3: The Legacy They Leave Behind. When you've achieved a level of financial success that most people can only dream of, you start thinking about what you'll leave behind. For many wealthy individuals, their legacy becomes their top priority. It's not just about passing down their wealth to their heirs, it's about creating a lasting impact on the world. They want to be remembered for their contributions, their values, and the difference they made. This desire to leave a legacy manifests in different ways. For some, it's about establishing foundations or donating to causes they're passionate about. They see their wealth as a tool to address social issues, advance scientific research, or support the arts. Others focus on building businesses that will outlive them, creating jobs and contributing to the economy for generations to come. They want their entrepreneurial spirit and business acumen to inspire future generations. And then there are those who prioritize passing down their values and life lessons to their children and grandchildren. They understand that true wealth encompasses more than just money. It's about character, work ethic, and making a positive contribution to society. But building a lasting legacy is not without its challenges. They worry about their wealth being misused by future generations, their names being tarnished by scandals, or their hard work being forgotten over time. To mitigate these fears, they create trusts and foundations with specific stipulations, outlining how their wealth should be used and managed. They instill strong values in their children, emphasizing the importance of hard work, philanthropy, and giving back. They also work on preserving their family history, documenting their journey and sharing their stories to inspire and educate future generations. They understand that their legacy is not just about the money they leave behind, but the values and impact they have on the world. Chapter 4. The $1,000,000 checkup when money buys you every doctor. You might think that being rich means having access to the best healthcare money can buy, and you'd be right. But it also means facing a unique set of health anxieties that come with living in a world of extreme wealth. The pressure to maintain their health and longevity is immense. After all, they've worked hard to achieve their success, and they want to enjoy it for as long as possible. This leads to a hyper-awareness of their health, constantly seeking ways to optimize their well-being and extend their lifespan. They have access to the top doctors, specialists, and medical facilities in the world. They can afford personalized treatments, experimental therapies, and preventative measures that are simply out of reach for the average person. But this access to the best healthcare can also be a double-edged sword. It can lead to over-testing, unnecessary procedures, and a constant fear of illness, even when there's no real cause for concern. Many wealthy individuals I know have personal trainers, private chefs, and nutritionists who help them maintain a healthy lifestyle. They invest in cutting-edge fitness equipment, wellness retreats, and biohacking technologies to optimize their physical and mental performance. But beyond the physical, they also prioritize their mental health. They understand that the pressures of wealth and success can take a toll, so they often have therapists, life coaches, and spiritual advisors to help them navigate the emotional complexities of their lives. However, even with all the resources in the world, they face the same health challenges as everyone else. They can develop chronic illnesses, experience accidents, or simply succumb to the natural aging process. This realization can be both humbling and terrifying, reminding them that no amount of money can buy them perfect health or immortality. It underscores the importance of focusing on what truly matters, their relationships, their passions, and making the most of the time they have. Chapter 5. Living in a fortress, the real threat of being a target. Imagine this. You're walking down the street, and every person you see is a potential threat. That's the reality for many high-profile individuals who live with the constant fear of kidnapping. It's a fear that's always lurking in the back of their minds, a dark cloud that follows them wherever they go. And it's not entirely unfounded. Kidnapping for ransom is a lucrative business, and the wealthy are often seen as easy targets. This fear permeates every aspect of their lives, dictating where they go, who they interact with, and how they travel. They live in a constant state of heightened awareness, always on guard, always assessing potential risks. To mitigate these risks, they employ a variety of security measures. They have teams of bodyguards who accompany them everywhere, trained to identify and neutralize threats. Their homes are equipped with state-of-the-art security systems designed to deter even the most determined intruder. They often travel in armored vehicles, utilize private jets, and avoid public appearances whenever possible. Their children attend schools with rigorous security protocols, and their families are trained in evasive driving and self-defense techniques. But it's not just about physical security, it's also about information control. They limit their online presence, avoid sharing personal details, and carefully vet anyone who enters their inner circle. Living with this level of security can be isolating and emotionally draining. It can be difficult to form genuine connections, to relax and enjoy simple pleasures, or to live a life that feels anything close to normal. It's a constant reminder of the dark side of wealth, the price they pay for their success and visibility. It's a burden they carry, a fear they manage but never truly escape. The high price of wealth, more money, more problems. So there you have it. We've peeled back the curtain and exposed the fears that haunt even the wealthiest among us. It's a stark reminder that money, while incredibly useful, doesn't make you immune to life's anxieties. In fact, it often creates a whole new set of worries, from the fear of losing it all to the constant threat of privacy invasion and even kidnapping. The price of wealth can be higher than you might think. What do you think is the biggest fear of the rich? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about the unique challenges and opportunities that come with wealth, be sure to check out my next video on the hidden costs of being rich.